Another shit show at the post office again. Do not, I repeat, do not get a job at the post office. Do not. I warn you. It's gone to a hell in a handbasket where the people that are running their butts off have to deal with the shit. So anyway, what's up, Vinny? I know Mark's live, so Mark could give two shits whether this is my live, my lunchtime live. He's all about Mark. What's up, Isaac? How are you, brother? Mouse, what's going on? How are you? Mark's texting me this and that and this. I'm like, dude, I'm working, bro. Sorry, I don't got time. I don't even got time to take my lunches like I'm supposed to. But whatever. What's up, JoJo? How are you? Hope you're feeling better. What's up, Game Time? How are you, Clemente? I'm for one glad that Jerry went off on the fan for a wishing injury on Dak last year. Clemente, the fan is. I'm not a big Sean Sharif guy. Hey, Joe, I just got your other message. I'm not a big Sean Sharif guy. I'm not a big any of those guys. They're all laying in wait, ready to come out. But the simple fact of the matter is that Jerry Jones is 82 years old, and all he has to say, it's very easy. All Jerry had to say is we're doing a soft rebuild this year. But instead, he doubled down and said they're going all in. To him, all in is bringing back a quarterback and a wide receiver, and they still have one of the worst offenses in the league. So somebody's to blame. But again, we're sitting here 3-3, so I'm not gonna lose. I have enough stress in my life. This team ain't stressing me. Nope. Short dog, whatever. Fire the GM. Adams to the Jets. Yeah. Mark Holmes says that Mark Holmes was telling me that Amari Cooper, he's like, you gotta do content. I'm like, I'm working, bro. I'm working. What are you talking about? My government job. I know, he always picks on me. Sorry. I got a pension on the line. I can't be doing videos while I'm working. The Browns got a third. Wow. Yeah, short dog. Think about that. Think about that. We got a fifth 2 years ago. They get a third now. Who got worked over? Yes, the GM Jerry Jones. The GM Jerry Jones got worked over. I got news for you. The way he was talking to Sean Sharif, the way he was talking to him, as far as threatening them basically about not having to talk to him or getting somebody else. They ask softball questions. If anything, I appreciate what Sean did. Jerry, yeah, listen. Well, Jerry's a problem. If you want to implode something, implode the GM. That's what needs to be changed. GM and about 40% of the team, like every year. You want change? Hope this team blows up and gets blown out every game. Mouse, it won't happen. We're too good for that. We're too good for that. I hear you, but we're too good for that. We're going to beat all the bad teams, and you watch. I think there's a good chance that we beat the Niners. I know you guys think it's far-fetched. I think there's a good chance we beat the Niners. And then I'll be like, and then he'll be, but Jerry will be snickering. The problem is we'll shit the bed in Atlanta. That's kind of how this team is. Game time, that we must get younger coaches, new generation. It ain't going to happen. You want to put money on it, Wade? We're not losing the next 5. Taco Tuesday. See, Wade gets too upset over this team. It's what I expect. Everybody got caught up with the 12 wins in 3 years in a row. They're a good team, not great. And they're playing not good, right? And when they lost all their depth. So now that they're having to rely on these young guys, you see what happens. The young guys that they want to draft. Everybody wants them to just stockpile picks and draft. What is that going to do? the success rate in draft picks is 40%. So you're going to miss more than you don't. So, EJB, what up? What's going on? We need to focus on winning the division. That's our only way into the playoffs. Yeah, again, Clemente, I just need to worry about a win. Still thought we would be better, Vinny Hagan. Yeah, we're 3-3. We're right where we should be. You look frustrated. Oh yeah, it's my job that frustrates me. It ain't the football team. I'm used to it. We've been working over a year without a contract. Go figure. You got people. I got to keep my mouth shut. You got people getting away with murder. And you're worried about me taking an extra 5 minutes on my lunch break. So I'll make sure, JoJo, make sure you stop me. I got to make sure I'm off of here in 30 minutes. Malik, what's up? Dak Prescott, he can't handle pressure in a big game. Dak really can't handle shootouts. Yeah, I'm not going to argue. Okay, good pass. That attitude to Mark, please. Okay, good. Why, what's his attitude? That's why I left the state early, because of the issues. Oh, yeah. I got you. What's up, EJB? I'm all right, Raymond. It's more the job. Day after holidays suck. Just tired of running. My route's really big, so I'm not. I kind of made a mistake when I picked this route a couple of years ago, because my other route was so easy, but now that's a big route. So, kind of like, stuck myself. If the team don't care, why should y'all? Mouse, I care. I'll always be a Cowboy fan, obviously. I'm just not going to go down the Wade rabbit hole. He should take a page out of Mike Fisher. It is what it is, and they're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to make changes at the end of the year. We don't know what they are. Just know that if Jerry Jones is involved in these changes, that it'll be somebody that they're comfortable with. They won't go out of their comfort zone. They've only done it once that I can remember, and that was with Bill Parcells, and it worked out for them. Maybe they should go back. Yeah, we didn't win a Super Bowl, but it's not an exact science. So the way to go is young, innovative. They will not do that. This organization will hire somebody that they're comfortable with. They will hire somebody who's a part of the good old boy network. They'll hire. There's a good chance that they'll hire a guy like a college coach that they're familiar with. That's just it. We got to be like Jerry, Brian. No, I'm not. Who said I was positive? I never said they were winning the Super Bowl. That's a difference. I never said they were. Yes, a yes man. That's what they want, a yes man. They were comfortable with Mike Zimmer. I got caught up in it. He's a yes. He's a yes. He's a hunting friend of Stephen Jones. Obviously, it makes a lot of sense, right? Did you just watch? If you get a chance, go back and watch Mike Zimmer's a press conference. They just posted it on DallasCowboys.com on YouTube. He literally don't have an answer. He's stuttering. And listen, I don't blame him. It's embarrassing. You know who was right? Sexy Rexy was right. All you Rex Ryan haters out there, you should have went and got Rex Ryan, because he wouldn't have put up with this shit. Yeah, Mark Holmes, Dallas Cowboys, I get a 5 for Amari Cooper 2 years ago. Amari Cooper was just traded for a third-round pick. Why don't somebody ask Jerry Jones that question? 2 years later, the value has gone up, and yet his individual performances have gone down. Jerry, did you lose the trade? Yeah, Jerry, you did. Yeah. I'll take Rex the toe sucker over Mike Zimmer right now. Why? Because he's not out hunting with the Jones boys in the offseason. That's what Mike Zimmer is. He's out hunting with the Jones boys. Sorry, Mike Zimmer, I like you. But you were not the man for this job. It all comes down to they just should have said, fans, don't expect us to win this year. We're going to go young, and everybody would have been fine. But they're too busy worried about you trying to sell your tickets. They're too busy trying to sell tickets and your ticket sales. That's their main objective. Or else they would have told you the obvious, that they've already started. It ain't in 2025. It's already started, Wade. When you let Dorrance Armstrong go, you let all the extra pieces that we had go, when you let Jonathan Hankins go, when you don't go and sign, you literally have $22 million under the cap, yet you didn't want nothing to do with Derrick Henry, who is actually leading the MVP vote in the NFL. He wanted to come to Dallas. Derrick Henry. They didn't want any part of it. Why? They're going with a youth movement. Just say they're going with a youth movement. That would have been fine. That would have been totally fine. I could have respected that. But no, they're trying to lie to you. They're trying to tell you, hey, let's buy some seats. Let's get the season ticket sales up. Why? Because that's what we're about. We're about selling season tickets. We're about selling party passes so you can sit at the bar and spend $150 in booze. That's what they are about. They're not about winning right now. They're not. They should have let Dak go. What a stupid, stupid mistake. That was a stupid mistake. Why sign Dak if you're not going to go out and try and improve your team? Vinny, I'm with you. I love the draft. Let Dak go. Start Trey Lance this year. I said that. Me and Phil said that. If you're not going to add anybody around this team other than draft picks, why bring Dak back? It's a stupid philosophy. They haven't been a winning... About winning Super Bowls, I would agree. They have been a winning... They're a top 10 winning franchise in the last 20 years. Yes, they are. They are. Look at the numbers. Google most wins last 20 years. Dallas is top 10. They just aren't good enough to win a Super Bowl. I think they did once. Zeke. There you go. Why bring back Zeke? There you go, Mark. Sorry. It's been a rough day at work, and it is what it is. Why bring back Zeke? Exactly. Why? I mean, and I love Dak, but why bring him back? Just say what the obvious is. You're going young. It's a soft rebuild. It's already happened, Wade. It's not taken till 2025. The reason why they didn't get rid of D-Law, Wade, is because of the contract. You weren't going to take that kind of hit. The dead money. They're cheap. They don't want to pay a lot of dead money. They've paid too much dead money. There's a reason why they're bringing back Mike McCarthy to run out his contract like they've done with Jason Garrett. The only time they've ever fired a coach mid-season, he regrets. Because what happened? Wade Phillips went on to win a Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos as a defensive coordinator. And Denver says the reason why they won, ask DeMarcus Ware, is because of one Wade. Did I say Wade Wilson? You know who I mean. Brian is saying everything everyone is thinking. Preach my man. But Vinny, that's what I'm saying. I said, yeah, but you keep saying next year, Wade. It's already started. They can only get rid of so many guys in 1 year. Good thing is they draft well, but that's not going to get you over the hump. That's the difference. Drafting alone is not going to get you over the hump. Our kicker is our best offensive weapon. Yeah, trade him. Devil Dog, trade his ass. Get something for him. Phillips. You know what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm worked up, Vinny. Wade Phillips. So we got the Jets trading for Devontae Adams. Good. We all saw it coming. I wanted no part of Devontae Adams. I would have liked Amari, but I wasn't giving. There's no way Dallas was giving up a third-round pick. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if they would have given up a third-round pick? How bad would they look? They already look embarrassing. They look embarrassing. Could you imagine seeing Jerry Jones right now? His copter. God forbid his copter. Hopefully he's on the ground. Hey, Jerry, you gave up a fifth 2 years ago. He was just traded for a third. And Amari Cooper hasn't been good since he left Dallas. Well, he's been okay, but he hasn't been what he was in Dallas. Brian, you want a drink after work? Nah, I'm good, brother. Yeah. I might have a drink. Jerry is aiming for Manning. He loves clicks. Mouse, we just signed Dak. That would be 2 years, so that would make sense. But we're going to be too good to, unless you trade multiple picks. Again, I feel bad for the fans that bought them season tickets because they lied to you. The Cowboys lied to you. I'm not invested. And, I know some people, why are you going to Dallas? I'm going to have a blast. Me, Phil, Mark, we're going to have fun. Anybody that wants to not go to the game now, because everybody's upset, good. Don't go. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'll be there. It's important. We're drafting wide receiver detail. Yeah. Cooper's been a 1,000-yard guy. Yeah, he's been okay, but nowhere near what he was in Dallas. Nowhere near what he was in Dallas, Howard. Nowhere near. The impact that he had on the Cowboys was far greater than what it was with Cleveland. They've been an ass team. It was okay last year. They made the playoffs and got bounced in the first round, but it hasn't been very good. Hey, Game Time, I'm here. This is just awful to watch. Jerry's pissed. Hey, listen, Daniel M., at least we're young. Look at the bright side. I could care less about Jerry. We're young. We have talent. We just need to replenish some of the depth because we can't afford. Here's the difference. We can't afford to have 6 players out on defense and be successful. I understand we struggled with those guys early in the year. I get it. But, we have won 3 games. We blew out the Browns on the road. Other teams are struggling with the Browns. So I'm looking at it from that perspective. Like an Eagle fan's going to come in here and tell me something. You guys have a lot of issues. It's unfortunate. The Washington and you Commander fans, Washington. Let me just slow down, everybody. You just lost your best defensive lineman for the year, Allen, out with a torn triceps, and you haven't beaten a team with more than 1 win. Now, if you're going to use that stat against Dallas, let's use it against Washington. They haven't beaten a team yet this year with 1 win, with more than 1 win. And they're going to win again this week because they got the lowly Panthers. So don't talk to me about the Commandos. Brian, our Cowboys are not good. I know. I've read your comment. Pitt, yes. Pitt Life Kennel, yes. Again, we won 3 games, bro. So we're an average team. You just happen to look at the negative. That's fine. You're allowed. What's up, Troy? How are you? I keep seeing your comment, dude. I understand. You don't think we're a good team. You're entitled to your opinion. That's fine. You're like stating the obvious right now. We're 3-3. We're not good. We're average. Yes, and we're 3-0 on the road. YouTube J Cap a lot. So as bad as we are at home, we're a great, on the road. So here, go figure. Make sure you keep the stats equal, right? They need to boycott the show, Jerry. They're not boycotting, Packer fan. They're not. Unfortunately, they're not boycotting. What they need to boycott is what they did, not go to training camp. because the tickets are already sold, people. The tickets are already sold. What you're going to see is more and more visiting colors in the stands, like it was a few years ago. We only average 77 yards a game, no bounds. Yeah, exactly. Game time. What did you think about Jerry getting pissed? Yeah, Daniel M. I think Jerry Jones needs to step down as a GM of the team. Somebody needs to step in and do a well check. You don't treat people that way. They were asking hard questions. Kudos to Sean Sharif. I'm not even a big Sean Sharif fan. He was asking a hard question that everybody's thinking. I love the Cowboys, but they've been killing me for the last 25 years. Listen, bro. Exactly. So anybody that wants to run their mouth that we're front-running fans, what are you talking about front-running fans? We haven't won shit in 28 years. I'm more of a fan for hanging around. They call me Jimbo's son. What's up, brother? We appreciate your truth. Tough love. Dustin, it is what it is. Jerry doesn't really care about stadium is sold out. Yeah, Vinny, it's not going to change. That's the difference. It's not going to change. It'll never not sell out. People, it's a good investment to buy season tickets to the Cowboys because you can always unload them and at least get your money back. And yet, if they actually ever do hit it, because they're good at drafting, they're always going to be relevant. They're never going to be a 5-win team. Never. Even, yes, networking says how Cowboys sent 10 players to Pro Bowlers but can't win in the playoffs. So we're talking about Adam Suggests. Oscar, exactly. That's, again, you can't have it both ways. People want to say they're bad, but we have 10 Pro Bowlers. I think a lot has to do with our depth has been decimated. We have no depth, and if we suffer any kind of major injury, but I don't understand why we would have re-signed Dak. Just let him go. Just let him go and use that cap money to get a lot of guys, and hopefully you hit it with another young quarterback. I agree. Hard questions need to be asked. Daniel M., that's all. Hard questions. Hard questions. Lions game felt like how a playoff game would feel. Yeah, Troy Hagan, we set an NFL record. We're the first team in NFL history. Why isn't the fan asking Jerry that? Say, Jerry, what's your thoughts on setting an NFL record? You are the first team in NFL history to be down 15 or more points in 4 straight home games. Your answer. Well, that's not glory hole. Yeah, no shit. What's up, Travis? Yes, for a 3rd-round pick, Travis. Jerry said they are saving Zeke for. What are they saving Zeke for? Zeke's a shot fighter. Josh Allen has a huge weapon now. Watch and see. Go Bills. I'm rooting for the Bills. Cowboys won't make a trade to help his team, and quite honestly, my 12-5 prediction. Yeah, I told you a 10. I'm on track for 10, but it's starting to look like 8 or 9. Mouse, KC are low-key dumb. They are putting so much weight on Mahomes. Yeah, Mouse, that defense is still very good, bro. But I think Buffalo, this may be Buffalo's year, and to me that's good because that'll stick it right up Stephon Diggs' keister because good. Jerry threatened to replace radio host. Yeah, I know. Oscar, I listened. Jerry needs to go. Jerry needs to step aside. Let him go have his, whatever. Let him, be the owner and stay out of, the day-to-day operation. Again, nobody has any balls in that organization to take control of the team. You just threatened the reporter with their job, basically, a radio show host. This is Al Davis 2.0, people. Sorry, I've been saying it all year. This is Al Davis 2.0, people. If Jerry actually cared about the fans, he should have made the moves necessary. Daniel, I'm just kind of annoyed that I'm annoyed at some of the moves that they made at this point because unfortunately, I still think they're going to win enough games to be in the mix, but they're nowhere near a Super Bowl right now. They're nowhere near a Super Bowl. I think that they play after the bye to show whether the team has given up. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Troy Hagan. I think that if after the bye week, if they beat the Niners, then this will all be swept under the rug, and and people will get caught up again. I mean everybody. If they go out and beat the Niners by 10 points, which I know it's a tough call, but I'm just saying if that happens, everybody's going to be back on board. And then, what do you say? Thanks, Joe. 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble by the work people. Meanwhile, we got people out there, they're going to probably go over an hour more than they thought or what up, Bruce Banner? I posted like a mailbox. Yeah, there he is. They're not beating the Niners. He knows. The sightseer. DC big. Yeah. I can't even begin to read that. DC. They're not. I said if, DC. If D-Hop is washed. D-Hop or bust. Well, that's the type of move they would get. Offer him a 6th or 7th, but they're not getting anybody now. Cooper for a 3rd. Third round next year, yeah. BV, what's that? What's going on, man? What is going on? How is everybody doing? Everybody is upset today. Tunchi, there he is. Where you been? You been in a cave with Lord Von and Hamid? Jerry Jones get richer to make you guys look like, yeah. Exactly. I'm doing good. Right now, it's not great. Vinny, we'll be fine. We'll be good. People don't realize that I actually do better when Dallas is bad. So that's kind of why the YouTube thing helps me. It's just everything else in my life sucks. Pretty good. How are you, Brian? I'm all right, man. I got a crazy head coach who went bald and is going through a mild midlife crisis. Yeah, again, Mouse, I don't wish any ill will to the Eagles, but they have a long way to go as well. And you have a lot of talent on offense. So that would be alarming. At least you know you got it, right? So I guess, you got the talent. You just hope that everything clicks. I love my Cowboys game time, but this is wrong type of losing. I don't like it. Daniel, I'm sorry for you, bro. I really am. I'll always be a Cowboy fan, so it doesn't really matter to me. I sat through and listened to the Phillies press conference. I love the coach of the Phillies, so I'm not upset. But baseball's a different animal, but they're keeping everything, But the Phillies got knocked out. The Vinny Hagen's Mets. Shout out Mets. But and then my Sixers, Paul George just got hurt last night. We're all holding our breath that Paul George isn't out for the year, which I don't believe he is. I think it's a mild knee, but I haven't heard nothing yet. So it's like, can I get something good to happen? Can something good go right for us? With Sirianni, nothing will click. Mouse, I think Eagles are a good head coach away from being Super Bowl again. I think they need a little help on defense, which is why I was telling Drew that they need to get... Actually, listen, I think you might see a Vrabel, but I think the relationship with Belichick is too strong not to be an Eagle head coach. Me personally, if I was an Eagle fan, I would want Belichick. Because I don't think... there's only so much you can do with Jalen. If you can bring in an offensive coordinator, like a good offensive coordinator, Frank Reich, if you could bring him back as an offensive coordinator. I don't like Frank Reich as a head coach. But view message for review. Right, you are. Why are we... He is an idiot. There's nothing wrong with that, Tunchi. You're allowed to say that. Finger crossed, I want Bill. Again, Logan, that would be the best move. Or Mike Vrabel. I think getting some young guru to go with Jalen wouldn't be the right move. I think if you can get it... who would be good? But I don't think he would work with him. When he gets fired in Jacksonville, bring in Doug Peterson as the offensive coordinator. I don't think that would happen. What would I say if you had Bill Belichick and his offensive coordinator? I think that would be okay. Pete Carroll's available. Bill was at the game in Atlanta. He was with Howie, apparently. Mouse, There it is. But all right, everybody, there's my 30 minutes. I don't want to get in trouble yet again. So late.